Very good morning, students. I welcome you in your English online class. Now, without wasting any time, students, let us begin with today's revision. Today, I have told you that I will give you mixed questions on the poem Wind, okay, Rain on the Roof. And if time permits, few questions I will give you from your texts also, that is lessons. Okay, so be ready with your copy, open your copy, and meanwhile, you all join, then we will start with the revision, okay? Yes. First, let us begin with the revision of the poem Rain on the Roof. Okay, first, I will give you questions on Rain on the Roof. Beautiful poem. Okay, in this rain, okay, rain, the entire night is personified by the poet, right? Revision. Question number 1. Name the poet of the poem. Okay, name the poet of the poem. Rain on the roof. Option A, is it John Keats? Option B, Coatskin. Option C, is it Wordsworth? Or option D, none of these. Question number 2. What does the poet listen? What does the poet listen while laying on his bed? While laying on his bed. Okay. Option number A, listens classical music. Option number B, music of raindrops. Is it option number B, music of raindrops? Option number C, music of piano? Or option D, all of these? Question number 3. What tinkles on the shingles. What tinkles on the shingles? Identify the entity. Okay, option number A. Snow. Is it snow? Option number B. Raindrops. Option number C. Is it tufts? Or option number D. Molecules. Okay. Identify. Question number 4. What is, okay, according to the poet, explain bliss, the word bliss in the poem. According to the poet, okay, according to the poet, explain, according to the poet, explain the meaning, explain the meaning of, explain the meaning of the word bliss. Okay, you have to identify according to the option that which all the options or which option suits the exact explanation of the word wind. Sorry, of the word bliss. Okay, according to poet, what he is saying, what is bliss? Okay, according to the poet, what is bliss? Meaning of the word bliss. Option number A. According to the poet, bliss means laying on the bed, laying on the bed in a joyful mood, in a joyful mood. Option number B. Sleeping. Is it sleeping? Bliss means sleeping. Or option number C. Enjoying dinner. Or option number D. Collecting shingles. Okay, note it down. I am giving you 2 minutes time, 2 to 3 minutes time in order to note down the questions. Okay, then I will explain you its answer. Question number 1. Name the poet of the poem Rain on the Roof. Identify the poet's name from the given option. Is it John Keats? Option number B, Coates Kinney. Option number C, is it Wordsworth? और ऑप्शन नंबर डी, none of these. None of these means इनमें से कोई भी नहीं. Now question number 2. What does the poet listen while lying on his bed? What is the sound he is listening? What does the poet listen while lying on his bed? If you will recall the poem, you will be able to answer. He was listening classical music, or he was listening the music of raindrops, or he was listening to the music of piano, or none of these, or all of these. क्या सब कुछ सुन रहा था पोएट, or any one of the three options? Question number 3. What tinkles on the shingles? Identify the entity. What are these tinkles on the shingles? क्या गिर रहा था shingles पे? What sound it was making? What is this thing? What was dropping down? What was dropping down on the shingle? What is the meaning of tinkles, student? Tinkles is a kind of sound when something falls over the shingles. Okay, shingles are nothing but the pebbles. Okay, chote chote gol gol patthar. Okay, and shingles also means the rooftop. So what tinkles on the shingles? Identify the entity, whether the snow was falling, raindrops, tefts, or molecules. Right? Question number 4. According to the poet, explain the meaning of the word bliss. According to poet, what he wants to say as per this word bliss? From the poet's point of view, what is exact meaning of bliss in this poem? According, the literal meaning of bliss is happiness. Okay, the literal eternal happiness. So according to the poet, from which things he is getting happiness? Is it simply lying on the bed in a joyful mood? Is he enjoys sleeping? Or is he enjoying dinner? Or happiness means collecting shingles? According to the poem, you must answer. I hope students, first question you have written. Name the poet of the poem. Okay. Now, which one is the correct option? Yes. Option number B, quotes Kine. Okay, option number B, quotes Kine. If you have given this answer, then you are correct. If not, then correct it. Now, question number 2. What does the poet listen? What does the poet listen while lying on his bed? Which sound he was listening, students? Whether it is a classical music, whether it is a music of raindrops, whether it is a music of piano, or all of these. Which one is the correct option? Yes, the second option is the correct option. Music of raindrops. Okay, he was listening pitter-patter sound of the rain, which was falling from the humid shadows. Okay, from the moist clouds. Okay, what he was listening? He was listening music of raindrops, which was falling on the shingles. Okay, which was falling on the shingles, and it was making a beautiful rhythm. It was making beautiful sound of pitter patter. Right, students? So second option is the correct answer of question number 2. Now let us proceed with the question number 3. What tingles on the shingles? We have to identify the entity. Okay, what is pouring down? What is which entity is making sounds when it is pouring over the shingles? Okay, what are these shingles? Shingles, I have given you the meaning also, students. Shingles means Pebbles, round pebbles, or sometimes shingles also means the rooftop. Okay, the rooftop. Now, what sound it is making? Whether it is a snowfall sound, raindrops sound, text sound, or option number D, molecules. According to the poem, we have to answer. So, which one is the correct option, students? Yes, option number B, raindrops. Raindrops was tinkling on the shingles. Right, students? Okay. Now let us proceed with the question number 4. According to the poet, explain the meaning of the word bliss. Okay. According to the poet, explain the meaning of the word bliss. Now, students, option number A. Lying on the bed. Okay. Remember? Cozy, he was feeling very cozy. He was keeping his head over the pillows, okay, and he was comfortably laying on his bed. He was not sleeping, neither he was enjoying dinner, and nor he was collecting shingles. So, which option is left? Option number A. So what is the correct answer? Laying on his bed. Okay, he was laying on the bed in a joyful mood. He was not regretting. He was enjoying this rain. Okay, why he was enjoying, student? He was enjoying all the thousands recollections. Okay, recollections of beautiful memories of his childhood. And whose beautiful memories, students? If you will remember, he is recalling, he is remembering his sweet mother who is no more. She is dead. At present, she is dead and she is no more. Right, students? I hope all these questions are clear. Okay. Now, students, two more questions related to this poem I want to give you. I am rubbing out the question number 1 and 2. Okay, meanwhile, if you haven't completed yet, just complete the question number 3 and 4. Two more questions I will give you. Then I will give you questions on the poem Wind. Okay, now question number 5. Question number 5. Question number, what are the humid shadows? What are the humid shadows doing in the sphere? What are the humid shadows? What are the humid shadows? Okay, what are the humid shadows doing in the sphere? Doing in the sphere. Now, students, let me explain you the question first. What are the humid shadows? What is humid and what is shadows? Humid means full of moisture, full of water. Okay, and shadows are the clouds. Okay, shadows are the clouds which were hovering. Okay, hovering over the sphere. What is sphere, students? The entire sky. Okay, sky, sphere, air, the humid shadows, and what these clouds were doing. Okay, what these clouds were doing in the sphere. Sphere, again I'm explaining, students, sphere is a sky. Okay, over here in this poem, sphere means sky. Option number A, floating in the air. Floating in the air. Option B, looking as a giant Okay, option number C. Shouting loud as thunder. Shouting loud as thunder, or option number D. Looking as if rogues. Okay, note it down this question. Now one more question I will give you, student. Question number 6. I hope question number 3 you have written. Question number 6. What haunts the poet? What haunts the poet in the poem? In the poem, rain on the roof. Okay. Option number A. Childhood. Memories. Okay. B. Memory of his dead mother. Option number C. Memories of his teachers, or option number D. Memories of yellow mustard fields. Okay, hurry up students, note it down. Question number 5. Pay attention students. Question number 5. What are the humid shadows doing in the sphere? Okay, again I am explaining students. Humid means full of moisture. Okay, full of water, full of moisture. Shadows means over here, according to the poem, shadows means clouds. Okay, over here clouds are full of water. They are about to rain. Okay, and what they are doing in the sphere? Sphere means sky. Okay, the entire sky. Now, is it floating in the air? Looking as a giant? Option number C. Shouting loud as thunder. बहुत जोर जोर से बिजलियां जैसी कड़कती हो. Okay, and option number D. Looking as if rogues. Okay, looking as if dirty people. Okay, how is it looking? What they are doing? So, identify the correct option, students. As per the poem, there is no such rogues. Okay, we don't have any discussion regarding rogues. Neither we have discussed regarding giant, okay, and neither we have discussed regarding shouting loud as thunder. So which option remains? Yes, the correct option is option number A, that is floating in the air. Again, over here, air means sphere, air means the sky. Okay, so the correct option is A. Right, students? Okay, now let us proceed further. Question number 6. What haunts the poet in the poem Rain on the Roof? Okay, now whose specific memory? According to the poet, he has written this poem, okay, on whose memory? Especially he has taken the person's name, okay, in the last stanza, that he is missing the person, okay, very much. Very beautiful memories are coming whenever he is inside his cottage chamber, okay, in the village, and whenever this type of atmosphere creates, okay, which type of atmosphere? This tinkles on the shingles, okay, this particular one single raindrops, okay, a particular drop brings a beautiful memory, okay, a fresh memory, as if he is reliving it, okay, as if he is reviving it. Reviving means वो फिर से जी रहा है. He can visualize his childhood days. He can visualize in his cottage chambers the sound of his mother, okay, how she was used to take care of the poet when he was child, okay, how she was used to do the household chores, each and everything, okay. Person goes, students, this is a very beautiful memories. You will be able to also relate, because sometimes the person whom we love too much, okay, maybe grandfather, grandmother, uh, uncle, aunt, mother, father, brother, sister, anyone who is right now no more, okay. Sometimes what happens, students, if we go, okay, if we go to their house, if we go to the particular person where we have spent time, okay, we have spent valuable times, then what happens, students? We recall immediately, it comes in front of our eyes that this was the place in which I was used to sit with my grandmother, okay, grandmother. She was used to cook. So we just kind of, though the person is no more, okay, but we visualize that this type of, she was used to come from this place, she was used to move from this place, this is how she was used to touch me, this is how the person was used to cuddle, okay. These are the memories. Over here, students, haunt doesn't means in negative sense, okay. Haunt doesn't means darana. Haunts means, over here, as per the poem, as per the poetic context, okay, student, haunts means again and again coming, okay, again and again memorizing he is, okay, and whose beautiful memory he has given tribute, okay. No, memories of yellow mustard fields. Students, the correct option is B. Okay, memory of his dead mother he is missing, and while missing, students, in this cottage chamber only, he has written this poem, that is Rain on the Roof, okay, as a tribute given to his mother, okay, who is no more. He is simply enjoying beautiful memories, and as a gift, as a tribute, okay, as a token of love, poet Kotskine, he has written this poem. Right, students? I hope all the questions are clear. Right? Now let us proceed. Okay, let us proceed with the poem The Wind. I hope, students, all the questions you have understand. And meanwhile, when it comes to poem, students, very important, okay, to memorize each and everything, read each and every line. Now let us begin with the poem The Wind. Okay. First I will explain you in brief. Okay. We will memorize, we will recall the poem. Then if time permits, I will give you question. Otherwise, I will send you in notes. Okay. 5 questions from Rain on the Roof, 5 questions from The Wind. Beautiful poem. Okay. The Wind. Yes. Now students, pay attention. If you have open, okay, along with the questions, I will write questions, okay, and I will explain you also, we will discuss also, okay. By Subramanya Bharti. Okay, by Subramanya Bharti. And who has translated it? A.K. Ramanujan. Okay. Few questions we will discuss because very less time we are having. What does the poet say? The wind god winnows. What does the poet say? The wind god winnows. Okay. Now let us discuss, students. Now wind god winnows. Actually winnowing is a process. Okay. Winnowing is a process of separating the grains. Okay. From separating the grains from its husks. But as this is a poem, student, simply poet doesn't mean that wind god is winnowing. Wind god is simply separating the grains from the shafts and its husk. But this is having a deep symbolic meaning. Okay, over here in the poem The Wind, what poet is saying? That wind god is so powerful. Over here, wind god is personified. Okay, wind over here, wind has been given human-like qualities of winnowing. Now, what wind is doing? Wind is separating grains. Over here, grain stands for, grains are strong people. Okay. Grains are strong people. But husks are what? Husk means what? Leftover, chilke. Okay. Husk, chaff. And husks are weaklings. Okay, weaklings, weak people. Now, wind god is separating grains from husks. He is making separation between strong people and weaklings, and he simply gives message that whosoever is strong, okay, in this world, they will be survived. Okay, they will be survived. Otherwise, the weaklings, the weaker sections will be destroyed if they are not having that much willpower, if they are not having the power to stand by, okay, if they don't have that much of determination to stand by, okay, and the strong people will survive. Strong people will rule over the world. Understand, students? Simple enough. What does the poet say? The wind god winnows. Wind god differentiates between strong and weaklings. And what message the wind god is giving to the readers? That in this world only the rulers are stronger ones, not the weaklings. Okay. What happens to the weaker sections? Weaker sections are deprived of everything if they don't have strong will. Okay. And after that, what message also he gives? He says that, okay, if you will see the poem, he says that make the heart steadfast, okay, make the heart steadfast. He says that by doing this only you will be able to survive. Otherwise, what will happen? The society over here, wind is something, wind also symbolize as strong politic order, okay, so strong polity order of this society. And what happens to the weaker section? What stronger people do, okay, to weaker sections in order to exploit them. Understand, students? Now, students, our time has come to an end. Along with the rain on the roof, students, along with the rain of the roof questions, MCQ questions, I will send you the wind multiple choice type questions also. Right, students? So on this note, I would like to take your leave. Okay, prepare very nicely whatever instructions yesterday I have given. Follow that, okay. Read all the question. Total number of 80 questions you will get. All will be multiple choice type questions, okay. Stick to time limit, okay. Whatever time limit has been given to you, stick to that. Upload your answer sheet. Upload your answer sheet in photographs, not in PDF, and be punctual, okay. Don't extend the time limit. Otherwise, the answer sheets will be not valued, okay. Answer sheet आपका checking नहीं होगा, आपका reject हो जाएगा if you will extend the time duration. Right, students? Now, all the best, all of you. Prepare nicely, okay. Prepare nicely. Do well. Thank you, students. Have a wonderful day.